Hello again and welcome to our Mindful Minute Health Tips. Today what I want to talk to you about is a health hack that has literally changed my life in so many different ways. And oftentimes it is the easiest and the simplest things that are actually the most effective and supportive for us. But exactly for this reason, we often dismiss them. So you have probably heard about most of our anatomical systems, such as the skeletal system, muscular system, our nervous system, digestive system, cardiovascular system, and so forth. And when we want to make a change to our health in any of these systems, it usually takes quite a bit of time. Maybe some professional intervention. We might want to change our diet. We might want to start training and get fitter and support our skeletal muscular system. And so most of these systems, if we want to have an effective change, it takes quite a bit of time and effort, which is definitely worth it. But it is the effort that we have to put in. Whereas there's one system that we can instantly hack for our health and well-being, and that is our respiratory system, our breathing. It's the only system that literally within a few seconds, or let's say a couple of minutes, we can dramatically improve our well-being in that moment. And that's a scientific fact, and there's a lot of literature out there for if you want to do any further reading. But there's two specific exercises or two specific facts about breathing that I want to tell you about today, and they are, to me, the most powerful supports that I have had for me personally. And especially if you might suffer from anxiety, from stress, from overwhelm, these two strategies are the most important for me personally, and for many others that I know as well. The first tip is to try and start breathing consciously through your nose. So both in and out breath through your nose. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Nasal breathing, it warms up the air before it goes into your lungs. It filters out a lot more pathogens than if you're breathing through your mouth. And what is there was another one that I wanted to tell you about. Oh yeah, exactly. It also prevents hyperventilation, because a lot of the time when we get stressed or anxious, we start our breathing starts to build up and gets quicker. So it really helps to prevent hyperventilation. So nasal breathing is one of the tips, and the second one is called extended out breath. That very simply just means that it is really helpful to become aware of our breathing, and try to, just in whatever rhythm is helpful for you, extend your out breath. Like I'm not a fan of breathing exercises where you are prescribed a certain number, like breathe in 3, breathe out 7. So just what feels right for you, because that might change as well. Like my extended out breath now is a lot different to when I started. So whatever way it feels comfortable for you, breathing in and then trying to do an extended out breath, as in having a longer out breath than your in breath. Like it could be just, for example, breathing in to 4, breathing out to 6 to start off with, and then maybe extending to double. So that is really, really helpful. And again, there is scientific backup for this. It actually affects the vagus nerve, which is in charge of a lot of our nervous well-being. So it accesses that and calms it down, straight away if you start extended out breath. It really counteracts the flight or fight response, and in general it accesses areas in your brain that help you to calm down and relax and get more equilibrium within yourself. So these two, nasal breathing and extended out breath, are my two go-tos, and there is a lot of supportive literature out there if you want to read a little bit more about that. Hope you find it helpful. Have a lovely day. Bye.